Welcome to part 2 of this tutorial series on Flutter, and in this part we're going to set up our Android Studio environment to have Flutter support, and we're going to go straight to the Flutter documentation, and it has this documentation where it says you can install and run dev tools from Android Studio. Now in the previous part we had set up the main.dart, and in order to run the app we had the my app in run app, and so in this section we're going to go ahead and install the dev tools, and let's go ahead and do that. So install plugins over here. That installs the Dart plugin. We'll also need Flutter dev tools. So let's go through the documentation a little bit. Here it says install Android Studio and install the Flutter and Dart plugins. So under preferences plugins, we should be able to go to under preferences plugins, we should be able to go to Flutter and find the plugin. So here it's suggesting some plugins that are already installed, so we can install Flutter from flutter.dev and restart the IDE. That should also install Dart. Hopefully when we install the Dart plugin, the restart should install it. And let's see what we see now. So under Dart, main.dart, we have our basic app, and we can run it to see how it runs. Now here it says download Dart Sdk and open Dart settings. Let's do that later. We're going to hit cancel on that. Under config, there are some templates, and we can go ahead and install or configure the entry point for our unicorn app, which we'll set to main.dart. Hit OK, and then let's say we download the Dart SDK. So under download Dart SDK, we have some instructions for how to do that. So let's look at the steps for installing the Dart SDK. So here it says we have to run brew, and so we can run that command. We can also install Dart using brew. So the first step, or the first command, adds the tab for Dart, and the second step installs it from the tab. And when we need to upgrade Dart, we can always upgrade it using that command. And we can also get the info for which version of Dart we have. So let's wait for that to complete. Okay, so that's completed. It says our Xcode is outdated, so we may need to upgrade to 13.1, but we can do that later. And now if we go to config, we should be able to configure it. Let's just do a quick debugging and see if Dart will run. Actually, we have to switch to Unicorn app folder, which contains the files. So Unicorn app is on the top level. When we cd onto it, we get the pub spec, and should be able to run it from here. And we could select which device. So I selected the iOS simulator. So that's on the browser, but let's select the iOS simulator. And we'll select number 2. Since it's just one file, it should go quick. Yeah, and it's running. So that's the Hello World version of our app, and we'll continue the next part. Thanks.